Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And a foul ball. 0-1. To third. Slings to first. One up, one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And that one hammered. That's back. And gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One out, base is empty. Here's Harper now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That's out to center field. Bader sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ball one there.
Ball one, no strike.
Foul ball. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in for the third out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. Back here in Queens, and our starting pitcher here today, Zach Wheeler.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
And the pitch.
Ball one.
fights it off. He'll see another.
We're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Jeff McNeil stands in. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. Now that's smacked to right center. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one.
And a superb diving catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Quintana back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Oh, 0-2 now. And that one a little bit high. It's a good take. The line of the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. This is Bryson Stott. And there's a strike.
0-1.
The line to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Called strike right there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. 2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Phillies down in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is 2-0. For a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Starling Marte. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's DJ Stewart.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. To the right side. Oh, great stop from his backside. Over to Turner for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. A really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Inside, just missed. The Mets down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Stop. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
And he deals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Wouldn't chase that time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Marte raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in, and the warning track. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Way outside, and the count's even at 2. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab. Out number 2. So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. That's a little bit low.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And another ball. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Trey Turner waits on deck. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a foul ball, third base side. And now the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Pretty well struck out towards right center. Marte ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Wheeler back to work. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had a fool.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. The Mets trailing by a run here in the last half of the third. Next offering upstairs. Bounced up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that quickly to away.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Mets. And it remains 1-0. Back here in Queens, start of the fourth, and now here is Harper.
Right.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished. Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Price swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Castellanos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And the 1-0. That's to third, Baden. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. His first at bat was a strikeout. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now it is JT Realmuto Struck out looking in his first at bat. That just misses. Ball 1. And a pitch. And a foul ball left side. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's ball
That
2.
one missed. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That one down the line. This looks like extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 3-zip. Real Muto into second, and he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Flied to right his first time. And ball 1. Real Muto on at second with 2 down. And there's a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Phil Bickford appears to be getting loose. Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a ground ball to first. Oh, what a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. And very nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a big swing and a miss. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Reads at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
The shortstop takes the ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Marsh sizing this one up. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And he's already singled in this game. Chop to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Phils do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And it's fouled away. Man at second. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And the 2-2. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, Brugge, I never really like trying to steal third base when my teammate's up there with 2 strikes. That hitter's got a battle going on, and they see you take off. Everything gets a little more exciting, a little quicker. They might end up swinging at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Right there, a strikeout and a throw out at third. It's just really disappointing.
And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And now the lefty. Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
The wind and the pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Lou. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First time up was a pop out. That's outside. 1-0. Marte at second. Stewart at first with no outs. And that one cutting but missing down low. The pitch.
Ball 3.
A rare three-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that'll load the bases.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And it's even up.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball 1. The Phillies leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one just missing inside. Ball 3.
Way to let out that pitch down.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Bases loaded. 1 away. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Back to the top of the lineup, Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Quintana back to work. And there's a foul ball. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana is done. And we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a new arm into the game. The righty, Drew Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So man aboard. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Top of the zone for a called strike. Righty to the plate. And that's too high.
1-0.
That one
in.
drifts
Ball
inside. The pitch.
Ball 3.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Just missed. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Now 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On a line out towards center. That's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. kicks and fires. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And catches the corner. Bases loaded, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hits and misses. That's a strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Lined into right, and that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And the right-hander back to work. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Now the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got it by him for the K. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Strike of the outside corner, 0-1. Good eye right there.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just missed.
2 balls.
The Phils leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And another ball. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. And the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Count full.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one out now.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Shintaro Fujinami preparing to come on if needed. Diekman warming up as well. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Trey Turner at the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Smoke to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Castellanos in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0. And a curve misses outside. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And Castellanos is out. 3rd out. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
The wind of the pitch. A little bit high. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now the designated hitter,
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets.
Bueller.
First
Oh,
pitch
that's out.
doesn't find the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So impressive
One ball,
how the
2
velo is
strikes.
still there even this deep into the outing.
And here it comes. Next
That's
offering
ball 2.
misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers.
Down
That
to
one
3-2.
misses. 3-2 now. Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball
Nope.
4.
Ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Hoffman also throwing. Swing and a miss. And it's 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 44, Harrison Bader.
So up next for New York, Harrison Bader.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
That one's in there, 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.